In this video, we cover how you can set up alerts on your MetaTrader platform and more specifically, how you can get notifications sent to your mobile device. So for those who trade on the go, this should be helpful to you.
Welcome again to another video from the Forex Trading Sensei. This video will cover the mobile device, how to get notifications sent to your phone, as well as how to set alerts on your platform. So the first thing I want to do is take you to the mobile device, and you will see here, we're going to go to the Google Play Store, because that is where we're going to be able to access and download the app that we need. So from there, we're going to enter or we're going to search for MetaTrader 4. So once you have clicked the link for the Google Play Store, you will search for MetaTrader 4 and you should see this pop up. Now, because I have it on my phone already, it just says open. If you have never downloaded it, you would see the option to download. So once you see that, you just click it and it will take you through the download process. Okay, so once it's on your phone, you will then need to find your particular trading account. So let's go to that screen. So once it's on your phone, you will see a plus sign in the top, on the top of your mobile device. Click it, and you will then see this screen allowing you to log into an existing account. So you click Get Started, and then it will give you an opportunity to enter your login credentials, whether for a live account or for a demo account. Now, in order to link this to your platform, you need what is called a MetaQuotes ID. So if you go to Messages and click on that, you will see at the very top right the letters MQID. And once you click on that, it will then give you your MetaQuotes identification number. Once you get that number, we're going to have to put that into the trading platform. Now, let me just mention quickly as well, while you're in this menu, you have opportunity to customize the settings of your mobile device and your charts, etc. So there are a lot of details here that you need to become familiar with in order to get the platform on your mobile device the way you would like it to function. So let's go back now to the trading platform. And now I want to discuss alerts, because the MetaTrader platform will allow you to send price alerts. You will also get notifications. Let's say you close a trade and you had, let's say you had a take profit or a stop loss and it was triggered, then you will get a notification to your phone. So this is what we're focused on today, but I also want to touch on how to set up alerts. So in order to set an alert, the first thing we can do is go to View and then Terminal. That will bring up a new window at the bottom. Notice this window has several tabs, including our Trade tab and Account History, but we are focused on the Alerts tab. Now, we haven't set any alerts yet. That's why there's nothing here. So to create alert, we just right-click, we go to Create, and we make sure that the Enable box is checked. So once that's checked, we then have options we can select. Notice under Action, we have 4 different options. We have a sound alert, we have file, we have mail, and notification. So of course, the sound alert is the one that will make a beep or any kind of sound that you set it to do while your action is being triggered. Then we have a file option, we have mail. This would allow you to send an email once the condition has been met, and then we have a notification. Notification is the one that will go to your cell phone or your mobile device. The symbol here is the default for the active chart at the time. You can set an expiration date for the alert, and of course the condition of the alert and the value that corresponds to that condition. Now under the sound alert, we have the option to select the particular sound that we want to use. So these are all WAV files. Notice I've added a couple. So I have a cash register sound for my take profit alert. So you can import wave files into your sounds folder on the MT4 platform. Now the other two options here, the timeout option will let you determine how often you would like the alert to sound. So you can go from 10 seconds to an hour, and that would determine how often it will make the noise. And then you can select the maximum number of alerts you would get on that particular trigger. And of course, in the window here, there's a counter that will keep track of the number of iterations that you would receive. Now that is strictly for the sound alert. Now if we go to the mail alert, it will send an email to your email address, and that will be configured on the platform. And I'll show you where you can get that set up. Also, notification. If you select notification, this is the one that will send a message to your mobile device. Now notice that the maximum iterations is not available. It's grayed out, which means you're only going to get one notification once your specific condition has been met. So keep that in mind for the sending of the notification to your phone. Only one will be sent. All right, so you can also test it once it's been configured. You're allowed to put in a test and make sure everything goes well. So let's just say that I'm on the chart and I want to create an alert and I don't want to go through all of this process. What I can do, let's say I want an alert at this price level, I just right click on the chart, go to trading and alert. And this red arrow lets me know I have an active alert on my chart. Notice the conditions already been set. The conditions here, we have the currency pair, the bid greater than this price, the counter is set at 0, and the limit is 5. 10 seconds will be the interval. Now, if I want to modify this alert, I just touch it with my cursor. Notice I see alert comes up, right click, and I can go to modify. Under modify, I can change the number of iterations to 50 or 1,000, whatever I would like. And then I can also change the sound if I want to change that as well. And it does give me a set expiration date, which I can also check. And I can then click a test. And you'll hear it makes a sound, so you know it is active. And then I can click OK. Now notice the limit has been changed from 5 to 50. So it will actually alert me for 50 times once this condition has been met. Now let's just say I want to change the alert once it's been created. I can just left click and drag it to where I would like to move it. And it will be adjusted here as well. Now I will show you a feature in the tools section that would give you a little bit more security on this, because sometimes you could have trend lines on your chart that you're moving around and not even realize that you have moved your alert just by mistake. So how you can get around that, if you go to your tools option, so you go to tools and then you click on options and you go to your chart settings. Now under charts, you will see show trade levels. And what this means is that when you place a trade, you will see a dotted line across your chart as to the price level where your order is. There's a secondary option that says use Alt key to drag trade levels. So if you select this, what that does is gives you a little protection, because now you can't drag this as you did before. You would have to press the Alt key and then drag. And that is the purpose of that. The same thing as if you had a stop loss in the market and you wanted to move your stop loss. Once that Alt key is selected, you would have to press Alt and then drag your stop loss to the new price level you would like. So it's a really neat feature in order to keep you from making mistakes that you may not be aware that you have made on the chart. Now let me just show you where you can configure. In case you want to send an email, you can use the email option here. You will enable it, and then you will complete the necessary details to send an email notification, right? So that's very possible there. So under notifications here, this is where we're going to configure it for your phone. So we're using a push notification. You would select enable push notifications right here. And then you can also check notify of trade transactions. So that means if a trade was closed, let's say you had a take profit or a stop loss, and either one happened to be triggered, you would get a notification on your phone that would come into your messages on the MetaTrader platform. This is where you would type in your MetaQuotes ID that you would have gotten from your mobile device. And you can also test it once you've entered it here to make sure you get that test notification. So remember, when you're using this particular notification option, you're only going to get one notification for that alert criteria that you've set. Okay, so that concludes this video. In our next video, we will go into more details on how you can actually customize the platform for much more efficiency and organization. And after that, we will get into some tips and tricks in using MetaTrader. So until then, do take care and trade well.